We are back for our 5th day for our deep clean and purge. We're working on our back entryway and dining room areas today. We don't have a ton of time, so hopefully the 2 smaller areas will be a quick clean for us. The dining room is mainly dusting and reorganizing the shelf above the window. The curtains were already cleaned in this area. We took them down and washed them when we washed the curtains for the living room. And then our back entryway has 2 pantry areas and a desk. Obviously, pantries just kind of always get cluttered and unorganized, so we'll kind of be straightening those. And then the desk area definitely is a place where clutter kind of gets thrown. Nobody uses it functionally as a desk. It just is a spot. So typically, when the kids have this chore area, the living room and dining room area as their chore area, and they're asked to clean off the table before dinner, if there's something that they don't feel like going and taking care of, it gets thrown on that desk, and then we have a problem. So we will be tackling that today. Hopefully it'll be a little bit more of a purge in that area than what we have done for other areas. So stay tuned and hope you enjoy.
use a little drywall trowel or scraper to get in between the boards of the dining room table benches. They just collect a lot of crumbs and stickiness and grime, and those trowels work really good. They just get down in there and get it all out. I also use them for stuff that gets stuck on the floors, so I don't have to just sit there and scrub and scrape with a mop. I can just use that trowel and get it off the floor real quick and easy. When we found out that plastic bags were going to be banned in New York State, we started saving all of them that we got before the ban went in effect, and we use them for trash can liners in the bathrooms, for dirty diapers, things like that. So we use them a lot, and they just were kind of overtaking the area we had them in the pantry area. So I decided to shove them all into a cat litter bucket, and we cut a hole in the top of one to just kind of pull them out to dispense them, kind of like a wipes container. I ended up shoving way too many bags into one cat litter bucket, so they don't feed out real well. So yeah, it was a good solution in my mind, and I think it'll work once we have fewer bags in there. So after the plastic bags, I went on to going through our bibs. We have way too many bibs. So this is an area where I was able to purge and get rid of a lot of the smaller infant ones, and then some of the ones that are duplicates and stuff like that. So a big pile of bibs went into a bag for donation. Cart is one of those surfaces in our house that just collects stuff. We use it a lot during canning, and we use it a lot when we have guests over to hold extra crock pots and things like that. So it's definitely something that I want to keep and don't want to purge, but it is something we need to keep better control of, and making sure that it doesn't get cluttered. The larger of our two pantry areas. This used to be a coat closet right by the back door, but for our family size, it meets our needs a lot better to be a second pantry, and really it just needed to be straightened up and organized. The smaller of our two pantry areas was intended to be a pantry. This area is where the stuff is that we use the most, and it has our potatoes and stuff like that sitting at the bottom. Something must have gotten spilled in there, so we had to pull some stuff out and get the floor cleaned. And then one of the other things that I came across in this area was multiple of the same things that were open, like 3 little canisters of peanuts and 2 different packages of sunflower seeds. So I tried to combine those things as much as I could, just to kind of eliminate some of the mess. And finally, on to the last part of this deep clean and purge, the desk area. This definitely collects everything, and yeah, so a lot of this stuff here just really needed to be put away and find its rightful home, and hopefully we can maintain it being clean a little bit better and actually use it for a desk. The end result, I did end up purging a lot from this area and kind of repurposing some of the shelves. We still do have our paper shredder and bag of shredded paper underneath the desk, but we use those all the time for fire starters. And then in the hallway, we still have our cart. It's just cleaned up now, and we have some great plants on there that hopefully we'll be able to plant this spring. So that wraps up our deep clean and purge for today.